Hey there, Facebook fam. As you can see, it's a soggy Friday afternoon. Um, but I went and I been doing some research, reading and stuff, and it kind of prompted me to a few things that I needed to address. Um, One for one, you see this guy. I'm finally going and getting this idle air control valve installed. Um, I originally had this one going there, teed off with this, but I ended up teeing this off of this vacuum line. Then this one, I'm gonna tee it off this brake booster line so it stays hidden underneath the manifold. And then this guy is going to connect straight to the idle air control valve. And then the bottom, a filter or something. I'll show you the schematics on that. So I was doing that. Then well, we'll go to the schematics about that and explain, what it is. So, here we go. Open up my trusty book. Let me turn off this. All right, so now we're back without the flash, and we're doing some research, on these. And this is the Ford idle air control valve. All it is, you hook up this one to the Mega Squirt, and this is a 12 volt. Dang it, 12 volt source that switched, and so the ECU then is going to ground out this to complete the circuit and help pull the magnets to open up, which term comes to here. This is the similar to the one that I have. So my top one is going to connect to my my manifold, and then the bottom one is like open. So now I got an issue. If this input is connected to the manifold, that means it's going to have positive pressure and boost. Hopefully this spring is strong enough to keep it locked. If it doesn't, then I also have this vent air filter, whatever. I'll have to cap that off, and then on this bottom one put a check valve so that when boost comes back, if this can't seal, it can't bleed out anywhere else. So that's going to be my solution. If it does bleed, not too big of a deal. There are some other ones that do not have a bleed, similar to like this one. It's another scenario, but right now, this is what I'm going for. This is all your general Ford idle air control valve stepper motors. So that's what's up. So anyhow, been doing that. Then, let's see. Nope. Let me go get a book. All right. Oh, wait up. I have that upside down, don't I? We'll see. If not, I may have to fix it in editing. But anyhow, this is the book that I got from the library. You guys probably seen it around, whichever. Just anything, you can learn to read. Just reading more and more. Reading's always good. Getting different inputs and things, according to, whatever. I'm somewhere over here. If I keep on reading these books, there's a little bit something that I could pick up from each one, because, there's a lot of books out there, a lot of online information. But the biggest part is just putting your motivating yourself, I guess, or applying yourself to actually getting into these books. A lot of people might say, oh, that book sucks, this and that. And I'm not saying that this is the best book or whatever. I have DIY Auto Tune. They have Matt and Jerry. They created a book that I read. I actually bought it. And it was, like a good intro book. It's just one of those things that just gets the wheels turning in your head. But basically, wherever you can find information, just grab it, read it, absorb it, and we'll see. So that's where I'm at right now. I also, when I adjusted the my fuel settings, I didn't notice that this base was at 60 psi. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe with the KA rail, I don't know what, but you know, it's at 60. So I adjusted that back down to 50. I ended up double checking the dead times on the injectors that I have, and got that, you know, sorted out. Then once I did that, I actually turned down this throttle screw, and I got the car to idle a little bit lower than I want. You know, like, honestly, when I got this car running, I just been like so ecstatic just to go. And I mean, it's running good. Just the only two main issues that they're really not issues is that the car idles like around 1300. You know, I'm used to it, you know, whatever, but it's I just want to, you know, kind of just like perfect it, or maybe not perfect it, but also just get experience in tuning it, get it down to, you know, let's say, because also the thing is that those yeah, like that VQ there, and then the Q50, I was looking at Q50, that thing's idling like 500, you know, RPM or 600, I don't know, it's something crazy low. So if these motors can do it, I want to see if I can get it, you know, like that. But the only other thing too is that when you idle so low, you may have an issue with your coolant not passing through the motor fast enough, and then you can overheat. So I got to keep that in mind. But at least if I get it to idle low, then I could just adjust the screw or do other, you know, maybe tweak with the idle air control valve to have it, you know, target a different one. But that's what I'm doing. This is purely all educational. So that's about it. I want to do that. And then when I was looking for another check valve, I found this guy. This I believe was my old, I think this was a 14-pound spring, I can't remember. But I said, you know what, I'll go and I'll see if I can put it in there. I'm not too sure if it might work or whatnot, but, you know, if I could do that, just bump up the PSI a bit. But then I am going to put the boost controller on. So that's another thing. So the boost controller, I'll probably have it, you know, somewhere here, because I have these two wires that go to the inside the car. So I'll run that to my boost controller and then run that to the wastegate and see if we can get us a good setup. But anyhow, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go start doing some more plumbing and then do some wiring, which is simple. That's just a positive and, you know, ground that goes to the squirt. Just run both of them into the firewall, and then we should be good. So, all right. You know, I saw this on Facebook and testing it out. Saw a long time ago, but now I want to twist these two pairs, so it's just like, you know, one long one. So take your two pairs, tie them down in a vise, hold them down, take this in, put it in, and then hold out tight, and then just, I mean, you can go. I'm trying to, I don't know like what's the limit or whatever, but that looks pretty good. And then you see it, oh, I see over here I got a little bit that I could probably twist, but yeah, oh, she started twisting there, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, so I guess that's it. Pretty simple, straightforward. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, look how quiet I got her down to. It's still kind of surging a little bit, but you know, what do you call it? Let's see where we're at. Oh gosh. So as you can see, she's idling. Yeah, it's going like 600, you know, 700. Oh, I need to pick it up. Yeah, 600, and it's quiet. So there's a lot of things when you're tuning for idle. This is one thing. You know, a lot of people that I read, you know, they say, oh, what's a good tuner? You know, someone that could tune, you know, whatever. But they say, you know, wide open throttle and stuff. Like, once you got that, that's good. But this one right here, idle control, drivability. I have the drivability. Right now, me is just the idle. So I got my idle air control valve on. I've been playing with the timing and the fuel and with the idle control. And as you can see, you know, I had it. Oh, and then also, let's see this. Before I had to kind of put my foot on the gas. Now, oh, let me see. Hold on. There we go. But then you see, there goes that little issue. So that's probably gonna have to be like my after run, whatever. So there's a lot of things that coincide with this, but you know, I was surprised I got her to idle so well. Oh, so there you go. I might have adjusted my throttle screw too much. So I'm gonna come back here. Oh, you're seeing all that nasty garage shit. I'll tell you, I just want to throw everything away. But anyhow, here goes this idle screw. I'm just gonna open it up a little because I saw that it was sitting like at 600 and surging. So what do you call it? This is where if you don't have an idle air control valve, you can adjust and then also kind of like set like your base. So, and then when you have loads come on, like the fans, or if you have AC, you can, what's that thing called? You have your idle air control valve rev up, you know, because that's basically what that's for. So anyhow, I'm on the quest for a steady idle, and it's, oh. See, now I probably gotta go because I was taking fuel away. Yeah, that's what's happening. I was taking fuel away from my whole idle map. So let me add that back and then see if I can get it. But oh. Alright. Yeah, because then engines like to idle at a certain AFR. I've been reading all these DIY stuffs and whatever. But that's what's up. And then here goes. Now I'm going to have to keep it. But the idle air control, like even if I wanted, I could bring this guy over here. And that should, oh, but it really leaned up my thing. But anyway, let me stop messing around and talking because I'm making myself look really retarded. But I'll keep playing with this and get it. But I was pretty stoked that I had it sitting so low. So alright guys, alright, so it seems I am getting there. As you can see, I'm idling like 900, but it's still hunting, still cleaning that up. And then another thing that I have forgot that this has is this noise filtering, so it doesn't see like false things at idle. You can change it for higher res. I don't have that issue, but I turned it on for that, and that seemed to hopefully clean up my sync air issue. But I'm, you know, coming here. One of the other issues that I had was I had the closed loop for Eagle Control enabled, so now I disabled it, so anything above 1500 it's not going to do anything, but it'll do it for boost too. And I don't know, that's what's up. So I got her, yeah, you know, sitting 700, 800, 900. You know, it's like I said, still fluctuating, but I'm gonna keep playing with it. But I think I'm done for today because hopefully all these exhaust fumes. So alright guys, and another thing that I wanted to do, I ended up you know, so you see I got my trusty PVC pipe. I had ordered these boys, you know, these hood dampener, whatever. And this set that I got was well, this one compresses this other one that I had didn't compress, and it wanted to freaking bend the shit. It burned the little, things that are there, whatever. And so I went and I made a claim. Well, I didn't even make a claim. I eBayed the dude, and I'm like, hey, look, they're not compressing. Like, is there anything special? And he's like, oh no, they're defective. Just put a thing in, send it back, and get your money back. I was all right, cool. So I went and I did a claim, and basically he refunded my money. They didn't ask for the thing to ship back or whatever, so I'm guessing they knew that these were bad or whatever. The other issue is that these were short. Like, look how high the hood's like, kind of a little bit higher. But this thing, and it's probably because I put spacers too, but it was like, want to come here, the hood would stay closed. And so I was like, oh man. So then I was going to buy another kit. They're 64 bucks. And I was like, nah, you know what? Frick that, I got this. I went to Home Depot, AutoZone. I took one of these bad boys, and these were the same as all of the ones that were listed there, but then those struts are like $23 a piece or whatever. And I was like, nah, I don't want to get it. Next thing you know, it don't work, and then they won't let me return it, because then that'll be like 50 bucks. So, and then I ended up measuring my distance that I wanted from here to here, and it's about 25 inches extended. And then, the compress, it really don't matter because it will compress. So I ended up finding some Hummer H3s that are 25 inches long extended, and they are, I got it for 12 bucks. They're like last minute special deal or something. Regular price was like 30 for it. So I was like, word, nice. So waiting for that, and hopefully that will be that, and I can do that, then clean up underneath the hood and whatever. But as you can see, I got it IO'd a little quieter. That's what's up. Just trying to make this thing more that. And then also, I did what's called wire, or connect the wire for my boost controller to a wire that feeds in there. So all I gotta do is just put my boost controller, mount it, run it to here, then run it to the wastegate, and we'll see what's up. But it's raining, so I can't see what's up. But alright guys, I'll talk to you later.